Good morning, CDR Nation. Monday morning, cold start, southern Indiana weather turns on you just like that. Day 7, Diary of an Entrepreneur. Up and early on Monday, you know where I'm headed. Headed to my real job, crank it out so I can go work on the business that I love. The 2 businesses I love, actually. Continue with TC printing and more, and try to get Deadman Tees off the ground. Yesterday was a little play day. Went to a Cincinnati Reds game. Good time with the family. Needed a few hours off from working. Sometimes you have to take that to recharge the batteries. People often ask me why I'm in business. I'm in it for the game. I'm in it to build. I'm in it to build the business. I believe I was born for this. I don't know. I'm not going to get into the debate whether people are born to do something or if they learn to do something. The drive comes later, but it seems like I've always had this drive. I've always wanted to be an entrepreneur. I've always wanted to build businesses. These 2 are not my first businesses that I've built. I've had some failures. I've had some success. This is the journey that I'm on right now. I'm not going to worry about the past. I'm not going to worry too much about the future other than knowing the destination that I want to be in. And like Gary Vee says, I'm going to re-engineer this, reverse engineer this, and we're going to go. We're going to build this company into a national brand. I know in my heart that it can be done. My team knows it can be done. We just need to put the pieces together, the puzzle together, to make this thing happen. You guys are going to get to see this along the journey. It's about the journey. It's not about the destination. It's just about the journey. Day by day, grinding it out. We'll see where we go. What a difference a year makes. Day 7, jetting to my real job to pay the personal bills so I can jet to the business to pay the business bills. And hopefully one day everything works out and pays off and we're doing this thing full time. Day 7, Diary of an Entrepreneur. This is the life. This is the journey. Welcome to day 7. See you guys a little bit later. Good afternoon, CDR Nation. It's a little after 12 o'clock. Day 7, April the 16th. It is snowing in southern Indiana, believe it or not. You can probably hear my heater full blast in the car, so I'm driving back from my house on lunch. Drove home, took a few minutes to answer some emails, get some things done that I can't do while I'm at my real job. Now I'm jetting back to work, trying to get back on time. My dad always told me, and I know I've said this before, there's not enough hours in the day. I never understood that as a kid. He would tell me that when he was trying to build his business and work a full-time job, take care of a family. He's told me that several times when my mom was dying of cancer. He was at home taking care of her, trying to make a business work to pay for the bills, the medical bills that my mom's disease was incurring for the family, trying to take care of the family. And he never complained. He never complained about work-life balance. He just did it. I heard Gary Vee say the other day that he wasn't worried about Monday, that he would go to bed sometimes early on a Sunday just to get up on a Monday and race to it. He wasn't worried about work-life balance. He was just worried about life and living life, and that's what he was out to do. Just like Gary Vee, I'm out to live life. I'm out to build a legacy. I want to leave a legacy behind for my children. I'm a huge Reds fan, a huge Colts fan. I'm not going to say that I would want to own the Colts or the Reds like Gary Vee wants to. He wants to own the Jets. I think more I would want to own the Colts if I ever did. None of my New England fans out there hold that against me, but I love the Colts and I love the Reds. So, life is life. It's a journey. You'll hear me throughout my platforms talk about it's the journey. Life's a journey. Happiness is a journey. Success is a journey. You've got to work at all three of them, day in, day out. You'll never arrive. You'll never hit the destination. There's always something left to do, and that's what makes the game worth doing. It's the love of the game, as Gary Vee says. I love building the business. There's nowhere else I would rather be. It is getting hard to serve two masters, that's for sure. It's hard to work a 50-hour-a-week job and then try to build my business on the side. And when the time is right, I'll know it. I'll know it in my gut. And I'll know when that I can leave. And my haters, they're not in control of what I do. Some of them are saying, well, if you have a full-time job, you're not an entrepreneur. Some of them are saying, well, you'll never leave your job. You'll always be tied to that full-time job. Well, you know, you guys are not in control, and you're not me. And this is what I'm doing. This is my journey, and I'm not going to let anybody deter me off of that journey or make me feel worse by being on the journey that I'm on. So if you're out there and you've got somebody that's telling you that you're less or not worthy because you're doing something else, or you're doing this, or you're doing that, don't worry about them. Negative people like negativity. Positive people like positivity. You keep being you keep doing you keep doing your task, you keep building, you keep on your journey, and you'll know when it's time to change course. You'll know when it's time to do something else, and you'll know when it's time to stick it out and make it a success. It's up to you. This is your life. This is your journey, not somebody else's. You've got to do it for you. You know, I talk about doing it for my kids and doing it for my family. That's part of it, but I'm doing it for me too. I'm doing it for where I come from. I'm doing it who I know that I can be in the next 10 years. I'm doing it for who I know I am right now. And I'm actually doing it for that guy in the past that I was. He's different today, but you know, the reason I'm here or where I'm at is because of the guy I was in the past. And because I stuck to the journey, and I believe in the journey, and I keep rolling. So, I'm going to get off here. I'm going to listen to some music while I got about 10 more minutes of a drive. Back to work. Back to the grind of the real job. And then I clock out, and it's the grind of my job. The grind of working on my business. Alright, I'll probably talk to you guys a little bit later. Good evening, CDR Nation. Coming to you live from my car on the way home from work. It's about 6 o'clock. Day 7 of the journey. Diary of an Entrepreneur. Just clocked out at the real job, as they say. Headed home to fire up the laptop tonight. Got some videos to edit. Got some things I need to do. Some designs I need to pump out. May go over to the t-shirt shop tonight. The TC Printing and More shop. Not sure. Still trying to figure it out. All I need to get done today. What is on the list, the priorities to get done. That'll probably change. Life of an entrepreneur, it never stays the same, always changing. Some new problem will arise, but when the problems arise, you just come up with a solution, you knock it down, you go from there. So, about a 15-minute drive home as usual. Clock in, start working for myself, see what the night brings, see what I can get done, building the empire, making it happen. Dead Man Tees is on the rise, national brand coming. I know in my heart that this is going to be a national brand. Gary Vee says to imagine it done, and so it will be. And I'm imagining Dead Man Tees in the next 5 years to be a national brand, and hopefully in the next 10 years to be a worldwide brand. We're going to do this. We're going to build this. Like I said, I got a great team behind me. I can't wait till you meet some of these people. I actually had the chance to talk to a couple of them today through text messaging. technology is so great. What it was 20 years ago, even what it was 5 years ago. The world is so much closer. It's at your fingertips. Like Gary Vee says, if you can't build a business today, must be something wrong with it, because the internet is bringing customers right to your doorsteps, bringing your team together, no matter how many miles apart you are. Great stuff. Big things coming from us from Dead Man Tees. Big things coming from TC Printing and more. Big things coming to the CDR Nation. We're going to make this happen. We're going to rock this thing. All right, I'm going to get off here real quick, listen to some music, get my creative juices flowing so I can work a little tonight, get some things done, pump it out with some steam. I'll probably holler back at you guys before the end of the night. Hopefully get this one uploaded so you guys can hear it. Diary of an Entrepreneur, Day 7, the journey still continues. We're rocking this thing out. Remember, don't just have a great day, make it a great day. Hey CDR Nation, 1 o'clock in the morning, Day 7 in. Quick run to the gas station real quick to get gas so that I'm not running late in the morning. We say, you know, around here at Dead Man Tees and TC Printing and CDR Nation, we say, what a difference a year makes. Well, what a difference a week makes. Day 7 is in. We've did this for 7 days. We've recorded for 7 days. I hope you guys see a little bit of a difference. I see a difference. I see the confidence growing. This is awesome. I love it. I love communicating with you guys. Getting a lot of private messages, not a lot of public messages out there, but that'll come. Gary Vee says don't be worried about how many followers you have. Just start putting the content out there and get it out there and do what you got to do. So that's what I'm doing. I'm out there doing what I got to do. Day 7 in. Running to the gas station real quick, filling up, so I'm not late in the morning for my real job. So then it's on to get some sleep and then get up in the morning. I'll talk to you guys tomorrow.